provoke, and where are the details that provoke this feeling?
Confusion.
I heard fear. What does he show us, or what kind of words does he
Talk
use?
about the multi-bladed thing.
Multi-bladed thing.
Now it's used as a equipment maker of some sort. What was it used to mow down runners?
Mow down runners. Very good. You see that he has a bit of anxiety. This massive thing is coming at him, and you can feel how he felt as a runner. You know, all of a sudden he has this nervousness and this rush about what he's going to do and how he's going to handle it. And you see his feelings and his thoughts towards the tractor and even towards the teenager driving the tractor. Okay, so in a first-person narrative, you have one character and one perspective. Then the trick can also be, it doesn't have to be a person. The story could be told from the point of view of a picnic basket at a couple's picnic. So the picnic basket might think, oh, this is gross, they're using me for their love or such for it. And the couples could say, oh, this is romantic, and the picnic basket allows us to have this romantic time. So perspectives in different situations are different. We only get one perspective in a first-person narrative, and that is of the character that's telling the story. So I have other examples up here, such as, well, I guess I will just hand it to you. I have one about a man who is not really considered a runner, but he tries to go on a run. I have another one about a lady whose friend is in a coma and how she feels in the waiting room. So we can kind of look at that one really quick because it shows a different emotion coming through. If you read this to yourself, like I said, she's in a waiting room and her friend is in a coma, and she doesn't feel the friend is going to come out of the coma. When other people at the end do feel hopeful. So here you get some dialogue and you get to see a little bit of other characters, but it's from the first-person perspective, in that the character heard other people in the room say this. So it's still her perspective. What we're going to do, or what you guys are going to do individually or in pairs for the remainder of the class, is you are going to take one of the stories up here and you are going to pick a character that is not being presented. So in the rosacea phase, you could take the perspective of the dermatologist or even one of her Greek buddies, or you could even take the perspective of the bumps that are appearing on her face. Or in this one, you could take the perspective of the tractor or even the teenager that's on the tractor. And in your groups, you're going to write a short first-person narrative from a perspective, and then we'll share them and see, as a class, if we're getting the idea. And you guys can make these as humorous or as funny as you want. And so if you just get in groups, I'll let you guys choose, and I'll pass the paper around, and you guys can choose which one you want, and you guys are just going to write individually or together, and then we'll share them. And if we don't have time to share them today, if we get really into it, we'll share them at the beginning of tomorrow and look at how we can translate them into our own first-person narratives. So go ahead and get in groups, and I'll come in.